volume is up. Hey you guys, thanks for tuning in today. Faye Short here. Here to do the May Soul Series broadcast. So thank you for tuning in and watching, and I do appreciate it. So just to first of all get started, my setup is a little different. I told y'all I was gonna have me like some kind of selfie stick set up, but I'm still trying to work with it, how to get my camera right. So like my camera is like right here, but I want to like actually look into the screen, into the view, instead of looking into the camera. I guess I can look into the camera, okay, but I really wanted to just like look straight forward into the thing, but you know, it don't happen like that. So if y'all catch me looking like this, that's because I'm looking straight at my screen instead of looking like this, which is at the camera. My apologies. I'm not cross-eyed or anything like that. So just bear with me, and thank you for once again tuning in. So yeah, I got this like selfie stick, ultimate stick. I told y'all I was gonna get one so I can have me a better setup when I record these videos. It just so happened I had already had me this set up in the from maybe like 2 Christmases ago. I couldn't find it. It was like in the trunk of my car somewhere, but it did come in handy, I'm telling you. So I knew I was gonna need it one day, and I'm so glad that I came across this, because it has one of those tripods in it. So yeah, I got me a little tripod for my little setup here, so I'm excited about that. And my other little handheld selfie stick, I don't know what happened to it. It just up and walked away. I'll probably come across it. It's probably in one of my drawers somewhere. But anyways, happy May, happy birthdays, happy anniversaries, graduations to everybody who are celebrating something in the month of May. I have a 14-year-old that will be going to the 9th grade, so I'm excited about that. And I know several people who have graduated. No matter what age your kid is or what grade they're graduating from, we always want to be there to support them. My nephew Maxwell graduated from high school. I'm proud of him. Keep pushing forward, young man. I'm just so happy to see, you know, a young man in my family graduate from high school, because it's not common, especially in my family, to have, you know, people graduate from high school or even enter into college and do something. Also, my niece Alicia is graduating from high school as well. Congratulations to you, beautiful lady. Keep going, keep moving forward, and don't let nothing stop you all, okay? Because you are our future, so you got to get that mind right. You know, that mind got to be right. Okay, so you all, I just want to share a few things with you today for the month of May. If you did not catch my live video, I was talking about like a testimony about forgiveness, and something that I, you know, have to do on a daily consistent basis. But if you didn't catch that live video, you can fast forward through it. I'm just cleaning up the church, but I'm also talking in it as well. And I think I shared some positive information in there about, you know, my testimony, some of the things, some of the battles that I've had to overcome, and God has allow me to go through in order to get to a better state of mind, a better state of being, and a better state of heart and health. So please check that out. It is still up on my page. I don't know how long it's going to be there. I kind of go through my page, delete things, old things, new things, and I just try to keep it a little interesting for you on my Facebook page. And I changed the name as well to Faye SheMajor. So I'm going through just to change everything over to the SheMajor Creative, or Faye SheMajor. So if you're seeing or wondering why my name changed, things is changing, I'm trying to brand it into one specific type of title, so I can you know, gravitate my audience towards one specific viewing. So I appreciate you all continue to check in and stick by me. I love you all. I do appreciate you. Okay, so continue to check me out, Faye SheMajor SheMajor on Facebook, and YouTube is SheMajor Creative on YouTube. Okay, and if you like it, press like, feel free to comment, feel free to let me know what you think about the videos, if there's anything that I can change, anything that you would like for me to update, you know, or just add, or something you think that might be interesting. Please let me know. You all, I'm kind of feeling myself right now. I'm gonna be honest, because y'all know I like my wigs. I like my wigs. I like big hair, but it's the weather is changing, so I wanted to change up my look, and I got me another wig. It's this Mika #2 A-line wig. Y'all like it? It reminds me of my wedding picture when I was married. See, this is like a sew-in. This is a sew-in in my wedding picture, but this is a wig, baby. Okay, and it's already curled and ready to go. Y'all can see it. Let me turn. Okay, so yeah, I got this from wigtypes.com. I really like wig types, and elevatestyles.com. That's where I shop and get my wigs. So yeah, once again, this is the Mika #2. I think this is Bobby Boss. No, this is a cis wig. So this is a cis wig, and I order them online, so you know I can get the best deals. And so if y'all want to like do a referral, or say that I referred you, I can get some money off if you decide to shop. Please let me know. Okay, so yes, also just some announcements about the community of Murfreesboro. I know the churches are doing like a community-wide vacation Bible study on June 5th through the 7th, starting at 5 p.m. So that will be at Patterson Park Community Center. Please check it out there, and you know, allow your child to attend. I will be working on Thursdays there, on Thursday at Patterson Park, volunteering my time. I'm just trying to get more involved. Y'all know I'm like so introverted. I like to stay in the house, but it's just time for me to, you know, be more active. I like doing things for a good cause, and I think children are a great cause. So yeah, I just wanted to let you all know about that as well. Okay, and then also I'm wearing some eyelashes too, y'all. I just want to share this because I can't afford them mink lashes, you know. So I got these Prima Donna lashes from Benefit, and they're like $15, but I get a discount because, you know, where I work. So yeah, I got it for like $9 because your sister girl be savvy, you know what I'm saying? I can't afford all this extra stuff. You know, I got 3 kids. I gotta survive out here in these streets. Okay, but anyways, still continuing to work out. Congratulations to all the new mommies. If you need some advice, you know, my weight loss is a process. It is still going, but you know, y'all, this is what it's looking like right now. I still got these back rows or whatever, but don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that, okay? But yeah, just hit me up. I just like to be, a great example for other women, to just motivate you all. Or so if you ever want to talk to me, or just wonder like what I'm doing or how I felt, or even if you're like, hey, the baby ain't going to sleep. Sometimes women, we just need to be able to uplift and boost each other's confidence level, because it's necessary. So I'll be glad to share with you, my weight loss journey. I'm still in the 200s, but it's gonna get there. I'm definitely gonna get to where I want to be, because I'm dedicated and I'm confident, and I have enough willpower not to overdo it, not to overexert myself, but to continue to go in on a consistent basis and challenge myself. So yes, only want to come in and talk to you for a little bit about forgiveness, because it's been something that's been heavy on my heart, and also this is what we were talking about in our church services, about forgiveness as well. So yeah, forgiveness is hard. It's hard because it deals with the mortal body. Like, everything is attached to how somebody made you feel, or this experience that you happened to go through, and how it made you feel at that time. And if you could let it go, can you let it go? And if, as long as you think about that episode, or think about that situation or that event in time that really was just trying to you, you're not going to be able to let that go. Now, I don't recommend just like letting stuff just be swept under the rug, because I was the type of person, and I experienced a lot of things because I let a lot of stuff just sweep under the rug. But once you know better, you do better. And it was my experience that I needed to go through in order to get to a higher level. So in situations, when I talk about how to get closer to forgiveness, it's good to just meditate in that situation, or your feelings, or your emotions, because you want to get clarity about what happened. And the only way you're going to get clarity about a situation is if you have the chance to sit and think about it, and examine how it made you feel, and examine all of the outcomes of what you can do since the situation has happened. You cannot get clarity by just moving forward. No. So please, when you're working on forgiveness, learn how to just be in the moment and be present in the moment. If it hurts you, say it hurt. Like, say it hurt. Don't act like it did not hurt you. And if you need to cry. If you need to talk to somebody, make sure that you're talking to like somebody that's gonna get you to a positive state of mind, not somebody who's like, gonna put something else negative on top of this situation that's already got you, feeling down and out. You want to talk to somebody that's going to basically inspire you to learn from this situation, and to challenge you to look at what lesson you were supposed to learn in that situation, and what positive outcome that can be brought about due to this situation. Okay, so I hope you understand me when I'm saying that. You just cannot, even if it's your friends, your friends are your friends. They want to do the same things you want to do. So if you're mad, your friends want to be mad with you. They're just going to show you support. But a lot of times, the advice that you can get from a friend is not mature enough, or at a level of where they can look and think outside of the box, because they just want to be in support of what you're doing. They want to support you. So they're going to have the same thought process that you have. So you kind of want to get somebody that has dealt with this experience and that has had a positive outcome due to the experience that they have went through as well. And for me, I've been through a lot of things, you know, family, relationships, children, jobs, you know, my own self-confidence. And I am thankful that I have overcome that, and I'm able to spread light about my journey, because all 2016, I would say it probably started about 2014 is when I started really being hit with a lot of things that I needed to overcome in my life, and I couldn't turn a blind eye to it anymore. And 2017 was just when the tower just fell. Everything just completely smashed and was like, look, you're going to have to pick yourself up from this. You're going to die here. You're going to die here. You're going to end up hurting somebody, or you're going to need to pick yourself up. So I went into a period of solitude. And when I go into a period of solitude, I go into a period of solitude like you will not hear from me. But that period of solitude brought me clarity. So I definitely advise in situations, you know, guys, before you act, before you say something, before you act, you know, if somebody's hurting you, you got to learn how to have temperance and be able to act, you know, in a manner that is going to be beneficial to you and what you desire for yourself. So please, ladies, even, you know, gentlemen too. I don't, you know a lot of men who get advice, but, you know, I just want to be a positive impact as well. So, you know, talk to me. I'm here. I'm available. Now, I will let you know, you can email me. You can message me. I will include my contact information below, but you all know that I do all of this to support my nonprofit, Foundation Ed. So Foundation Education is a nonprofit that supports teenage parents or teenage expecting parents to just help them, you know, be able to sign up for things like get their children signed up for like youth sports, or like if they needed a ride to the doctor, to get them an Uber ride. If they needed like a mentor, somebody to talk to them, somebody to coach them. We want to make sure that our youth get through school, get through graduation, and it's difficult when you have children to be able to, you know, face the things that you have to face in the world, and then come home every day. And sometimes you give up. Even if you don't have kids, sometimes you give up. So the program, Foundation Education, short-term name is Foundation Ed, is to help those teen parents, male and female, overcome, you know, situations, stressful situations, so that they can graduate from high school and move into you know, a post-secondary education like college. Okay, so definitely support me. I appreciate the donations that I have received, and I'll continue to ask, and I'll continue to reach out, and I continue to ask people to support the program, either through mentoring, or, you know, if you have your own thing that you offer to the youth, like sports, please let me know. Churches, you know, if you have your own program, please let me know. I just want to collaborate with people and, you know, work together as a team to help out our youth, because this is our future, you guys. And one person can make such a big difference. Don't ever think that you as one person cannot make a difference. So yeah, back to forgiveness. I just think about, you know, the man that the family that was affected due to the domestic violence. Y'all, excuse me, I'm just shuffling my cards while I speak to you. So some of them fell on the floor, and I just want to keep, you know, going, and I'll pick them up off the floor and come back to you. So that's why I keep bending down. I'm sorry. But there was a family that the man murdered himself, and he murdered his wife, he murdered himself, and they had a baby, you know. And so it's just been so much violence, and I am one of those type of people, you know, violence is just not healthy for anybody. So sometimes it just takes you sitting down, talking to somebody, getting some clarity before you act on the situation. Because you got to be able to let that stuff go. And I'm going to tell you, some of the side effects of not being able to properly forgive is you can get sick from that. Like, you can get sick mentally, you can get sick physically, you can get sick, you know, just in all manners. You might look okay on the outside, but on the inside, you can be dying, like literally killing yourself due to unforgiveness. And I'm telling you, if it does not kill you, it's a possibility that you may end up hurting somebody else because of this situation, or because of lack of forgiveness. And I know some situations are just very difficult to overcome. And the situations that are difficult to overcome need professional help. Like, don't try to do it. Don't try to challenge it. Don't try to face this on your own. Please don't try to face a situation on your own if it's going to be too challenging for you. You're going to need support, and you're going to need professional support if it's something that is traumatic. Several of us have dealt with traumatic experiences in our lives. I have experienced traumatic events in my life as well. So, you know, that's something that I as a person had to seek professional help for, to bring me to a level of understanding, to have an outside party interpret how this situation has affected the person that I have become. Give me one moment. My lighting went off on my computer. So, yeah. You got to let that stuff go. You got to be able to cleanse yourself. You got to be able to take a break. Take a break, because you don't want something to destroy you, and you don't want to destroy somebody else. And, you know, you can't get to heaven and be, you know, still in unforgiveness, like, about a bunch of stuff. And it could be past relationships, like somebody broke up with you. Like, it could be the simplest thing in the world that everybody goes through in life, but it will affect another person in a different way. So, you know, you gotta be able to get some help for this. You gotta be able to call on God. I believe in the spiritual. I believe in all the things that we don't see. And so that is who I go to on a consistent basis when I'm trying to overcome. And like I said, it's an everyday challenge for me as well. But that's not going to stop me from trying to get to a higher state of being and who God called me to be. You have to be who God called you to be on this earth. If you are not operating to me, this is my personal belief, if you're not operating the way or how God wants you to operate, He's going to put you in a situation, or he's going to take you out of a situation. Okay? So either you're going to be put in a situation, and you can't blame the other person for you being put in a situation because God is trying to show you something. So please don't blame another person for this messy situation that you involved in and you're hurt, because God might have tried to show you in the past where you went wrong and you totally swept it under the rug or turned a blind eye to it and act like it didn't happen. So here we are again, and I'm constantly getting hurt. I'm constantly going through these things. I'm constantly getting done wrong by people. If these things are happening to you on a consistent basis, that means that there is something that you need to see about yourself. Not about another person, it's about yourself. And that needs to be corrected, okay? And that's going to take some clarity. You're going to have a moment of silence to think and be clear about what God is trying to tell you, especially if you've been put in a situation. The opposite effect is to be taken out of a situation, you know, and we don't know to what extent God is going to act. You know, I just pray for myself that my soul is right on the day that God takes me out of a situation, and that I, you know, or that I die, that I'm okay and that I'm going to go to heaven, that I have corrected what I needed to correct. And I pray that you all understand the same thing as well, especially when it comes to death and losing a loved one. And, you know, and just some of us are given second chances and third chances and fourth chances to just recycle this. You're going through this because God wants you to see something. And he wants you to forgive yourself. Once you see where you're making the wrong mistake, you know what? The main thing, the primary thing for me was to be able to forgive myself. Oh my God. When I realized the level of wrong that I was doing, and I still, you know, I still have my ways. I'm not perfect. But when I realized the level of wrong that I was doing, I was hurt to my heart. Like, oh my God, I done messed up. I done messed over so many people. No, I messed over myself. I delayed myself. I delayed my own process, okay? So when God takes something from you that you haven't been a good steward over, that you haven't sowed the seed of prosperity in, that you have not set an example for the innocence that is coming into our world, that is being born every single day, then it's only right, like the Bible talks about the story of the talents, that the one man, he buried the talent, and when the master came back, he didn't do nothing with it. So if you're not going to do nothing with it, please don't expect to keep a hold of that thing. If it's a blessing to you, it can also be a blessing to somebody else. So we have to prosper. We have to continue to grow and be a tree of life. We are all trees of life, you guys. We are all trees of life. So please don't let your fruit, you know, shrivel up and die because of unforgiveness. If you need help working through that, please reach out to somebody. I am here and I am available. So upon ending the video, you all know that I have added the segment where I do my monthly butterfly cards. Some people are more visual learners, or, you know, give advice visually more than, you know, us talking and telling them. So this is why I have the cards. And so for the month of May, this is what we have. First card was take the next step. Take the next step now. So in relation to, you know, forgiveness and being a tree of life and prospering, it's like, look at this butterfly. It's looking off. It's like it's going to take off. It's ready to take off and fly. Like, we cannot be standing still and not taking the steps that we need to take in our lives to grow and prosper. Like, everybody that I have around me, I do not allow people around me that are stuck in a situation. It's because it hurts me, because I want to step in and fix it for you. And if I can't fix it for you, I get mad. So, you know, if you're not taking the next step, then you need to figure out what needs to be done. Why are you not taking the next step? And you need to work through that. So let's see what take the next step actually means. That butterfly looks like it was about to fly off into its future, you know. Oh, on to the next flowers. It was in motion. It's about to be in motion. So it says here, if you feel stalled or stuck, this card is offering a solution. It's time to take action. Even a small step in a direction of your vision will help you feel a sense of progress and hope. You already know what the next step is, as your heart is leading you there. Imagine what you would do if you had unlimited time, finances, and energy. This is your answer. Now, we don't have unlimited time and finances. So, like I said, it's going to get taken away from you. God did not put a mortal man on earth to act like he got all the time, or he or she got all the time in the world to take a step and make action. No, you're gonna start losing things. Things are gonna go away. If that butterfly just kept sitting on that leaf right there and not moving, something would come and attack that butterfly. It's like the survival of the fittest. Like, you got to be on the move. You got to be taking your next steps. You got to be prospering. You have to show yourself worthy, okay? So as you step into the world of unlimited, your resources come to you exactly as you need them. What I say, my selfie stick was right. I already had a selfie stick. A lot of the stuff we sitting on wealth, we sitting on a whole bunch of stuff, but we don't want to use it. We want to put that talent in the dirt. We don't want to prosper. You can do a whole bunch of things. You can sing, you can rap, you can cook, you can heal, you can write, you can, you know, advise and counsel others. You're just smart, intelligent people. Like, don't let doubt come into your life. There are so many things that you can do for yourself. Please take the next step. Okay, so the next card is body changes. Ooh, don't we know about that? Look at that butterfly is coming out of the oh God, I should know this. It's not a cocoon, is it? Is it a cocoon? Y'all know. Y'all tell me, okay? But my son learned about this in his 2nd grade class. I'm sure if he was here, he would tell me. But look, that butterfly, when it comes out of that cocoon, it's hungry, okay? Yes, so it's all for a good cause, you all. I'm sorry I had to stop the video for a moment. I was going over my time limit. And what this card says is that this card guides you to focus on changes in your body so that you can influence it in a healthy direction. It's time to take charge of your own health and remain optimistic. That's mental health, that's spiritual health, that's physical health, that's sexual health. I believe in holistic, the holistic whole body health. That's material health. All around you, there are changes. And it's all going to affect you. Your environment affects you. After all, the butterflies show us the power of going through physical changes as they enter the chrysalis. That's what it's called, the chrysalis. So it's not a cocoon, it's a chrysalis. The chrysalis phase. You are undergoing a similar you're undergoing a similar preparation stage, which will bring you blessings of new strength and insights. Whether your body changes are a result of the aging process, your medical status, or your lifestyle, this card reminds you that you have many options available. It's all there, guys. It's all there. You got to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, nobody's gonna do it for you. I promise you. In all ways, love yourself. That's something that I have been working on this year in 2018, is loving myself. Okay, Give yourself permission to take positive and helpful action steps supportive of your physical well-being. Okay, so if you need access to people, health programs or fitness programs, I do have resources available. I do know people that continuously keep me motivated. And the last card is motivated. I did not know that was there. So the last card is motivation. Oh my God, look how beautiful that butterfly is. It is wealthy. It is aged. It is beautiful. It is spreading its wings far and wide. It is going to land on its target. It is going to get done what needs to get done, and it is going to keep it moving. And we're just going through the cycle. Next step, body changes. Look how look at the changes in a fresh butterfly to a motivated butterfly is aspired to go through its journey in life and take the next step. Oh my God, you guys, please stay motivated. Get the help that you need. Get forgiveness. Get the forgiveness that you need. I'm gonna read to you this card because I want you to have your own. I want you to have the book's interpretation of this card as well. You drew this card because your motivation is changing, and what once it interested you does not anymore. Ain't that right? What you said? Hey, okay. So, and what does interest you seems to be distracting you from your responsibilities. Okay. This card indicates that this pattern is stressful for you. Yeah, it's hard to be motivated to be physically healthy or to change, to take the next step. It's going to require a lot of strength, you guys, okay? Yet by facing the pattern, you know, yes, these patterns that we're talking about, you are empowered to understand and heal it. The same situations over and over again that you're going through, there's a reason for it. You need to heal that situation. You need to look within and be motivated. And if you need someone, once again, I'm here for you. There is a need to deal with boredom that has set in because of routines that no longer appeal to you. Sometimes it arises due to the desire for drama. We all have those days. We get bored. We want something new. We want to spice it up. But think about how this situation is going to affect you when you make these steps. You got to be cautious. You got to be clear and cautious about these next steps in your life when you make these moves, when you're motivated to do something, because you can be motivated to do something positive, or you can be motivated back into a pattern that is possibly destructive to you and who God inspired you to be in life, okay? And we all struggle with this. Like these cards that I'm pulling, these are going to be my cards for May as well. I take this advice as well. And I continuously have to motivate myself or get motivation from others. So this is for me as well. In order to recover your initial enthusiasm, it's often enough to discern the truth underlying why your motivation has flagged. Other times, boredom is a sign of burnout, which needs to be addressed directly or by heading in a new direction. You guys, if we're holding on to things that we don't need to hold on to anymore, we need to let that stuff go. We need to forgive. We need to know that God is calling for change in all areas in our life, and we need to get around people that motivate us, okay? I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Faye Short is out. Bye-bye.